Afternoon. First of all, I would like to tell you, I would like to say, so we are meeting first time, so please give me some introduce.
Very good afternoon.
So, what's your name? Where are you from?
I live in Mumbai, but basically I'm from Rajasthan.
Okay, nice. That's good. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So, can you give me some introduction?
yeah, sure. My name is Suman. I live in Mumbai. I'm born and brought up in Mumbai, but basically I'm from Rajasthan.
Okay.
And if it is about my qualification, I have done masters in commerce in 2021. I'm
Okay.
married. And I have 7-year-old son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And currently I'm preparing for banking government exam. And apart from I'm working on my spoken English and my communication skill also. That's all about me.
Okay. Okay. Nice. That's good. Okay. Yes. So I would like to tell you my introductions because my name is Rajni and I am from Himachal Pradesh as well. I am YouTuber and housewife. As far as my education is concerned, I have completed MCOM, so that's it about me. As well, I am learner. That's it.
Okay, so are you from Himachal? So how's weather there?
Yeah, this time weather is very cool. Our winter season is on, so that's why weather is very cool. So that's why I am sitting outside. Yes.
Nowadays, like whenever you start your journey, so you feel like you got improvement.
Yes, this times I feel something like this. I am getting improved as well. My speaking as well my confidence both are increasing.
Okay, so I think you do speaking on daily basis or consistently. That's why you got improvement, or maybe.
Yes, exactly. Because I think practice is very important. Without practice, you can't speak. Because when I started learning English, so that times I learned only grammar, but I didn't have a more much practice. But since when I have been taking some session and I am having practice a lot, so I think I am getting improved.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
good. So, ma'am, so what's your future goal? Like, you want to be learning English, so they have any specific goal you want to be achieved?
A specific goal, I don't know, but speaking English was my passion since school days. So that time I couldn't learn English. This time I have a good opportunity as a mobile phone, as a device. So then I decided I should have the more much practice. Yes. So, ma'am, please let me know how to be confident person while speaking English. Can you give the some tips?
As I observe that I'm whenever I try to speak on audio call, so that time I feel so much confidence. But
Okay.
whenever I try to speak on person face to face, that time I feel so much nervous and hesitate also that time, and I forget, I fully blank that time as I feel. So that so I'm improving. I feel that I have to be I have to be try to conversation with people on video call. So I will get improvement.
Okay. So give me some introduction, tips for enhancing our confidence. Do you have I think, suggest any tips with whom I think are you using?
Yeah, practice is a first thing. We if we do practice on daily basis, so we will improve ourselves. We will build our confidence level also. If
Okay.
we like if we do practice on one day in one week, and we lose confidence again,
Okay.
as I observe.
Okay, okay. Yes, you are right. Actually, ma'am, I have a some tips to be a confident person because firstly, practice, because when you don't have more much practice, so that time you don't get more much confidence and the practice is very so I think some people say something like this. I don't have any partner and any environment, so how to how to have the practice without partner.
Mhm.
So I think you can speak in front of mirror, you can speak with yourself. Okay, practice is very necessary and keep the consistency, because when you have a more consistency as a daily practice, so definitely you will be perfect. And another thing, because when I start speaking, interact with other person, so that times I think, we think something like this times I am making the mistake, I am making the mistake this times, I am not good at speaking, and other people is good than me. So I think this is a very wrong thing and wrong perception, time, because when I started speak with other person, so I think don't think something like this, and only practice, practice,
Yeah,
because when whether you are wrong or good, so practice, keep the practice. And because when you speak in front of other people's, so that time you can speak very well with other person. So I think this is a very good thing. And another thing I have, I think watching, you know
yeah,
watching, because by watching I can learn lots of things, lots of stuff related to speaking English.
yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yes,
Watching
yes,
and listening,
yes,
listening also.
yes. And because when I speak with other persons, so that time, because I used you to use these things when I started learning English, that time I translated English to Hindi when I speak. But this times I am trying to speak directly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, I think so yeah, so that's why you can speak well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And second activity as I do, and I got lots of improvement. Like I took any random topic and I make video and I analyze myself where I'm doing a mistake, if I do any grammatically mistake, and sometime I didn't get any vocab and I couldn't frame sentences. So next
Yes.
time I I find that's words in Google, and next time I do better and I record again and analyze myself. So that's activity I also like and I got
Yes,
improvement.
actually, yeah, ma'am, you are right, but you can check yourself, because nobody correct you. Because when you speak English, this times I am making lots of mistake. I know definitely I am making the lots of mistake, but nobody judge. Not judge, because every person are judging, but nobody, I think, correct you. Nobody tell you, because this time you are making the mistake. So I think this is a very good, when you have the practice, so you should record, and then you can I think watch that video which you record.
Yeah.
Yes,
And we can see our personality also, our gestures also, eye contact also. So we can improve our personality also by
yes,
using this activity.
yes, exactly, yes. Yeah. So ma'am,
So
do you have any question?
yeah, actually, so ma'am, you have tried to speak on face to face, and you feel that yeah, I am comfortable to speak and with person in English in face to face.
Yeah, actually, ma'am, because when I started learning this journey, as a speaking. So that times I made the video as a solo video, So that time I used only audio call, and not video this time. Okay. So, ma'am, yeah, actually, because when I started learning English, so that times I made the I this solo video. So that time I gives the introductions and I take the introduction. That's it, because that time I couldn't speak English as a, some English I speak, but more much not, because that time, because when I used speaking with the topic, so that time I couldn't speak English. But this times, because I feel something like this, I can speak, because I can manage while speaking English. I can speak, whether I am wrong or right, I can speak. Yes, yes.
Like I feel like whenever I go anywhere and any person asks to me any random question, so that time I fully blank and I didn't know how to I had to be start.
Yes, exactly. I think it happens. Every person have a problem, because because this times I am using Telegram as well, and there are so many you. I think students. so who are learning the English, and so then I try to express my feelings, my thought in front of those student. But yeah, because sometimes I get stuck, because ma'am, I don't have more much vocabulary. I don't I Because this time I have lots of I think I need this times for enhancing my vocabulary.
Yeah,
So that's why I get stuck. Yes, but I am trying
because
to be better. Yes,
if we don't have vocab, so we can't frame sentences.
exactly, exactly.
We learn vocab, but we forget because we are not using that vocab on daily basis in our conversation.
Yes, yes. Because when I start in our conversation, that book words which I reminded, sorry. So that time I forget while speaking, but that words I use in our conversation, in our daily conversation. So that time I remind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So which kind of activity you do for learning vocabulary?
Yes, ma'am. This time, ma'am, I am taking some session as a video call and audio call both. But when I started learning English, so that time I didn't have any partner, because right now I don't have any partner. But that time I used to speak with myself, and I used to have the have rapid fire with myself, and I used to make the any fake story, as fake story, and then I used to speak with myself. So I think that's how I started speaking, because that time I was, I think, facing lots of problem, because that time nobody helped me, nobody are with me, is with me, because who helped me. So I think, yes, so that time I think it has been tough that day.
Yeah. And the third activity I also do like translate. I took any passage, Hindi passage, and
Okay.
try to translate. And if I don't know about any vocab meaning, so I search about that vocab meaning in Google, and
Okay.
I learned that I learn vocabulary. That kind of activity I do. I do.
Okay, okay. Okay. I think this is a very good way as a reading, but ma'am, I don't like reading. Because
Yeah,
when I start reading, so that time I get bored. So that time because I get sleepy, because this time I have to sleep. So I think, yeah, reading is very boring thing for me.
For me also, I try to learn like newspaper also, but
Okay.
but I think I've also be bored, and they have too much advanced vocabulary, so I have to be search again and again, and I have to be go search on Google. So I don't
Okay.
like we have to be go first basic level. Like we can try to a story base.
Okay.
We can try to story based reading first, so we don't feel bored.
Okay. How long have you been learning English?
Actually, I also learning for around 1 year before I started this journey.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Nice, that's good.
But
So,
recently I started learn by YouTuber.
okay, okay. Okay, okay, yeah. I think, ma'am, yeah, I think this is a very good way, because to take any session with different YouTuber.
Yeah,
So that time we can learn lots of things
yeah,
through having the conversation with different peoples. As well, your confidence will be increased. Both things, speaking language and your confidence get improved. And yeah, this times I'm taking, because sometimes I get stuck, I get confused. I think, because when I use a audio call, so that
mm,
times I can speak English well, but when I try to speak English with other person, so that time I can't speak, because of our hesitation, our lack of confidence. But this times I am trying to express myself with other person very easy. It is very easily, I think.
yeah.
Yes.
And YouTube is the best platform nowadays. So if any
Yes.
person wants to learn English language, so they learn easily. Like they connect to any language to learn.
Yeah.
We are connecting and we are speaking and we are learning. So I feel like we don't have to be charged any amount also. So it's good, I think.
Yeah, because when I started, because initially day in my initially days, because when I started learning, so that time I thought I should take some classes. Even then, I decided no. Actually, I should have the practice with myself, and definitely I will be perfect. So I think this times I can speak well, but I'm not that good. Definitely in the futures, I believe definitely I will be perfect. Yes.
We have to be updated ourselves day by day. So that's why we
Yes.
will go in advanced level English learner. We can become.
Yes. I because this time I don't have any environment, so because of environment we can't speak, we can't express our feeling as in the with the help of advanced structures. Because when I go to as a cities, a big cities, you know, where it's very good environment. So then I think I feel something like this. So that time I learn very well. We learn very well, but this times even here nobody speak in Hindi, Hindi. But yes, every person speak a native language in our area. But I am trying to speak in the Telegram, in the video call, in the on the Skype applications. And I use some application with the help of I have the practice more. So yeah, that's time, that's how I engage with the English language.
Yeah, that's great because you didn't get environment, but you want to be create environment. So that's why you want to be connected by YouTube and by Telegram. Yeah, if
Yes.
you're, because without practice we can't learn this language. Practice is most important.
Yeah, exactly. Ma'am, do you have any environment? I think you have a good environment because you are living in Mumbai as a big city.
Yeah, exactly. But in my home, we don't speak English language. We only speak our native language. So I also don't get too much environment, and I spend my time at my home. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, nice, nice. That's good. I think, do you speak with your child?
yeah. I try to speak, but I didn't start to speak with him initial days. So now he also feels shy to speak to me in English. If I ask anything in English to him, so he will give the reply in Hindi.
Oh no, actually, please ask your baby to speak in English.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
speak in English, and he remove the thing. So then he will speaks very well in front of other peoples.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yes.
also trying to speak to him in Hindi, English, but he don't want to be speak to me in English, and he don't take interest to be give the answer in English.
Okay, okay, yes. Okay. So, if you don't mind, I would like to ask one question.
Yeah, sure.
Why are you learning English? What purpose behind it? Because you are learning English.
Yeah, actually, my purpose, as I analyze myself, that I'm not good communicator, and I want to become a good communicator, fluent English speaker also. And
Okay.
if I speak good English, so I can build my confidence and I can improve my personality also.
Okay, nice. That's good.
I will
Okay.
go to exams, so that there also I have to be face interviews. So that's why I want to be learn English language, and my personality also I want to be improved.
Okay, nice. That's good. Okay. So, ma'am, do you have any question to ask?
No, ma'am, I don't have any question now, but I want to be connect again if you are free. So we will connect again.
Okay, definitely. So, if you are